birthday. It is a king's holiday. You already know what it is. You see who is in the building, none other than the number one bro cuz, the love and life coach Dale Lawrence, live from the ATL with the people's birthday bishop.
The birthday bishop.
The birthday bishop. Everybody come in right now. Show your love. What up, Joseph? What's up, Quiana? What's up, Healing? TC Fitness. What's up, Curtis? Neath? Miss, what is that? Oh, Lady Monarch. What's happening? Listen, come on in here, man.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
For my brother's birthday. Man, this is
came in from Memphis.
Listen,
no sleep.
Came in from the M Town. Yeah. Y'all got up at an ungodly hour to get.
That's a 5.5 hour track.
I'm usually in deep sleep, but I had to get up to be here on time to celebrate this amazing.
And I appreciate you.
Man, listen, come on, baby.
Appreciate you. You all appreciate it.
You all appreciate it. Bishop, you're 25.
25. That's how I identify. My body, my choice.
That's right. It's his body, his choice.
I think I'd go for. I think I'd go for 25.
Let's see right now, y'all. Can y'all guess? Just by looking at him, how old do you think he is? Let's just go there. Let's see, because I'm gonna stick with 25. That's what I'm sticking with.
Thanks everybody for that.
I'm gonna stick with 25, but I want to see if y'all in the comments are gonna guess how old he is. But listen, man, it's what? Oh no, we gotta bind you, Katana.
No,
we gotta bind you right now. Right now.
I got a 51 over there. I got 51.
Joseph.
Do I look 51?
With a name like that, you should not be saying.
I got a 52, a 30, a 31, a 32.
Man, what's up, Tayana? Tayana is in here. I know my Katina is in here. The family, everybody is here, man. Yeah. Listen.
You gotta tell them. So y'all like the video. Tell me what you want to remember to share. It's a special pop-up today. Today is the day of my birthday.
Yes, it is.
For those of you who don't know, this is Dr. Dale Lawrence. And
the love and life coach up here.
Yeah, this is my cousin, my literal cousin.
Yeah.
But you coined the term.
Yeah.
Bro, tell them why you coined that term.
Bro cuz, because he's more like a brother. More like a brother than a cousin. And yeah, man.
Tell them a little bit about your history, because there's so many new people that have not seen and they haven't seen you minister. So tell them just a little bit about your history, just your background.
Okay, I'm not gonna take up much time because it's King's birthday.
I know.
But formerly the Platinum Selling 3-6 Mafia, gave my life to God, man. From there, ended up being the hip hop apostle. I'm Grammy nominated, Stellar and Dove nominated. Millions of albums sold. Man, listen, I mean, God has blessed me tremendously, and I am the leader of the Soul Ties movement, which by November 15th, y'all gotta check it out. Me, the People's Bishop, and the family of DMX, the icon.
Yeah.
DMX, his son and his ex-wife will be joining us for the Soul Ties conference. But November 15th, if you are not in the Murfreesboro, Nashville area, you can actually get it live. Go to thesoultiesmovement.com. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all I'm going to say right there. Yeah, Kawana, you already know. All right, so boom. My man.
Yes, sir.
It is your birthday.
It is. Whoa.
It is your birthday, man. I'm going to start this off like this. What are you appreciative for at this moment?
You know what? Life. Life. We're just coming from a dinner with my family, and I'm grateful for the fact to make it to another year, and to be living. Can everybody just put that in the comments? Life. There's a difference between existing and living, between breathing and living. I'm grateful for life.
Yeah.
I just had to think, like, God has been really, really good to me. And I look back over all of my journey, over all of my story, over all the things I've been through, and it's amazing to see. Born in Denver, raised in Memphis, to see what I saw growing up in Orange Mound, to see the things I watched my mother overcome from, my stepfather, and he was abuser and a womanizer and all these things. So many different steps and stages to see how I got into ministry at, playing drums only because a friend of mine got a drum set, and he and I were very competitive, and so he got a drum set. I wanted a drum set. That precipitated me getting into ministry.
Okay.
And who would know that years later, that would result in over 12,000 people giving their lives to Jesus.
Wow.
And all of that. So I'm grateful for life. To be honest, I really feel like my life is just getting started. Can you take that energy from me and just put that in there? I'm just getting started. I'm
Come on.
just getting started.
I'm just getting
Yeah.
started. I know that's right. Well, listen, man. I mean, you are in a profession that is really not popular, today. So over 1,700 pastors, I think the last statistic was, quit
Every
every
month.
month.
Yeah.
What keeps you going, Bishop? Like, I, I mean, what keeps you going, especially with social media? People don't appreciate men of God, bishops, pastors. What keeps you waking up every day saying, listen, I'm putting boots to the ground, no pun intended, boots I'm putting boots to the ground, and I'm a rep for the kingdom. What keeps you doing that, man?
Honestly, it is. I've given God over half of my life. Like I got into ministry. I started on staff at a church when I was 12. That's the same age I started my first business.
Wow.
And I've been giving God a yes since I was 12. And I just think it is part of my commitment, part of my dedication. You talk about this all the time. Like when I lock into something, I lock in. When I'm disciplined with something,
we loyal.
disciplined. Listen,
we loyal
all day, every day.
Yeah.
And so I gave God my yes. And to be honest, even when I thought I had an option of not giving him a yes,
Right.
he made sure he got his yes up out of me. And so to me, what keeps me going is that I want him to say, son, good job. I want him to give me the Nancy Pelosi sideways clap.
Well done. Yeah,
honestly, that's really the truth.
Yeah.
I really want to do that. And kind of like Peter was like, y'all gonna leave me too? After Jesus said something pretty controversial,
Yeah.
y'all gonna leave me too? And Peter's like, where are we gonna go? And so even when it comes to with God, it's like, well, God, even if I was crazy enough to have a moment to think that I could do something different or go somewhere different, where am I going? Where am I going? There's some look, hold on, wait, listen to this. There's somebody faking like they're me right now online.
Oh, that's terrible.
Ain't that crazy? How you gonna come on my birthday and be spamming people?
Yeah.
Whoever that is, somebody talk about message me on Zanga. You're a liar, a deceiver, a cheater, and you're not me.
Abuser.
Scallywag.
Skeezer.
Scammer. But no, honestly, that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The stuff, people a lot of times talk about church hurt. What I've discovered is that often I've been on both sides. I've been on the shepherd side and the sheep side. Most of the hurt I've experienced has come as a shepherd. Because sheep have teeth and these sheep have grills.
Yeah, man.
Which means when they biting you with gold and platinum and diamonds and crystals or whatever. And so at the end of the day, I think the reality for me is that this journey, because this is also National Pastor Appreciation Month. It's my birthday. The 16th is Bishop Kevin Foreman Day, a holiday that is in Denver, Colorado, the world Colorado, where we started.
Yeah.
And so this month is a real reflective month for me. And I look back, you pour into a lot of people, and very few people say thank you. You do a lot for a lot of people. Very few people actually do anything to demonstrate that. And I have learned to get my appreciation from God.
Well, we gonna stop there right now.
Yeah.
Can everybody get in the comments right now and thank this man? If you listen to his pop-ups, I mean, he is faithful with doing it. Every time I open up, I'm rarely on social media, but every time I open it up, I see that red circle around his beautiful face. He is blessing the people. Look at him, man. You see that here, your appreciation.
I love that.
Right here. Here it is.
I love it.
Right here, man.
I love it.
Okay, man, listen, man. Final question that I gotta know. I gotta know this. When it comes to dealing with the pressures of ministry, what could you say to the people that when the enemy really comes on you, see, y'all need to recognize, man, that you know people.
Hold on. We got two scammers on here.
We got two
We
scammers.
got two scammers. There's two out trying to scam people. Hold on, y'all. We got to block another
Yeah,
person.
man, we got to block them. I'm telling you, man, with technology and stuff, man, people, man, are running scams. Make sure you know this. The real bishop, he gonna have his face on there, and he gonna have
A blue
followers
check
to match.
and a blue check
and a
on there.
blue
And a
check,
blue check.
and a blue
I
check.
mean, literally, look. There's
Yeah, I see it.
scam.
I see it. But man, with all of the pressures, man, what would you say to the people as to your why? As you know, no matter what, because like I said, listen, family, you don't understand. You people think that bishops and pastors don't have issues. They don't have problems. No, the enemy attacked us just as much as he attacked y'all. But yet we have to still get up, perform.
You gotta lead and bleed.
Man, we got lead and bleed. Exactly. So in those times where the enemy be talking to you and like, look, this ain't even worth it. You can go make millions of dollars over here doing this. You can be doing this. You started out doing this. You could have kept doing that. You could have picked it back up. You could have started another one. What is your why? I want you to leave us with your why so we can value your why, appreciate your why, and most of all, honor your why.
I love the question. The warfare is real, and I was sharing in this revival we did Thursday and Friday the level of intensity of warfare in coming to Atlanta. We started in Denver, built one of the largest African American led churches in the area. You came. What God was doing is amazing. Right before coronavirus, we we're about to add a third Sunday service. It was amazing. Thousands of people getting saved every year. Many people connected. We really got into that hybrid model, and to God be the glory for all of that. We were known for our outreaches, our back to school festivals, our Christmas giveaways. Which can we give God some praise? This year we'll cross the 30,000 mark for toys we give away. This year, absolutely. We've always seen a growth every single year for 19 years straight now. And what's amazing, we started from scratch.
Wow.
And to see what God has done.
Wow.
Can I just say this though too? Nobody handed me anything.
Man, look,
nobody gave me.
You got it out the mud.
I hear these stories of past, and I'm grateful for them. This is not my journey.
Yeah, right.
They gave them a church, they gave them a building, they gave them people, they gave them money, they gave them sound equipment.
Wow.
Nobody gave us a piece of toilet paper.
Wow.
And to see what God has done, that is amazing to me. And so for some of you, you need to know, even in your connection, you need to know that you're connected to an oil, an anointing that can take nothing and turn it into something. Can you put that in the comments? I can take nothing and turn it into something.
Oh, Bishop,
I can take nothing and turn it into something. That's the oil. That's my story. That's not my journey. Nobody gave me anything.
Yeah.
Nobody handed us anything. When we got started, everything came out of my pocket. I would literally take out of my pocket to make sure that things were taken care of for the church, that things were taken care of for the ministry. That's just what it was. When God told us to go on TV, which was crazy to me, in 2007, we were the only church on TV. We were on every station except CBS. CBS was the only station we weren't on. On every station with the highest rated religious program. We had one camera, y'all. Drop a one in the comments. We had one camera, and with that one camera, we would shoot the message. And the guy who was doing the camera half the time, I move around a lot. I wouldn't be in the shot half the time. So then after church, everybody would sit together. We get everybody together, everybody sit together, and then we get B-roll of people responding to the message. So I like re-preach it after church.
Right.
First, the journey has just been amazing, but the warfare has been real.
Oh, I already know the warfare been real. But just to plug you on listen, y'all, I know that he was doing everything out of his pocket because I got a story. I got a birthday story. I got a birthday story that proves what this man just said. And to this day, I apologize for it. I did it before, but I gotta say it, y'all. Okay, so boom. So check it out, y'all. This was at the height of my holy hip hop career. I think I had opened up for Mega Fest. I did Bishop Bobby Hilliard. I did Creflo Dollars. And then so my bro cuz called me. He calls and says, hey, we want you to come up to Denver, do a concert for us. I'm like, okay, cool. Boom. Go up to Denver, do the concert. Concert was amazing. Then he takes me out to eat that night. Now,
No, this is before. This is before.
oh,
We went to eat before.
okay,
Yeah,
we
we
ate
went
before the concert. Got it. So we go, all right. So I get in town, you take me out to eat,
Yeah.
right? Family's there. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something about me. When I go out to eat,
Oh, he eats
I go eat what I want.
whatever he wants to eat.
I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, oh, well, let me see. Because look, if you can't pay for it, I'm gonna pay for it. But I'm not gonna dumb down what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let's teach him that. I'm gonna get what I want. Y'all put that in the comments.
I'm gonna get what I
I'm gonna
want,
get
baby.
what I want.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
y'all,
get
real
what I
quick,
want.
like the video, tell us where you're watching from, and share. Let's get the shares and them. Shares and likes.
Yeah, man. So boom, I come. What I order a steak. I think I ordered a steak.
Steak, and
And
crab Oh, yes. Yes.
look, this how stony he is. This was about 15 years ago. Y'all see he
No, it was
my,
it was almost 20 years ago.
it
Because it
was
was 2007.
wow.
Yeah.
Almost 18 years ago. So
Yeah.
18 years ago, he still remembers my order. I don't even remember the order, but you see,
Visuals. I remember what it was said.
and it was so funny because he didn't want to tell me no, but he was like, I can't believe he get
I said, I can't believe this man getting all this steak and lobster tails and crab legs because I was paying. So y'all, we did this event and I was paying for everything out of my pocket. That same weekend, we were opening this concept. It was a Christian club concept because Christians always said they had nowhere to go.
Right.
So my first time at a nightclub, you all, was a nightclub that we rented, and on Sunday nights we called it Club V for Club Victory. That's my first time in the club. I had never been in the club, and so at the end of the day, we rented this club. You were going to do that first Sunday night, and then the event was supposed to be, I think, that Saturday night or something like that, or Friday night, whatever it was.
Mhm.
And we had hired a gal to come in and plan the event. She botched the planning.
I didn't know none of this, y'all. I didn't know none of this.
The planning was off. She booked the event the same week they had NASCAR going on in Denver. And so NASCAR literally surrounded the entire downtown corridor, so people could not get downtown. It was a total disaster. You had all of that, and then we go out to eat, and so we sitting there eating, and all this coming out of my pocket, and he getting what he wanted and all that. And years later, we talk about that. I was like, man, little did you know. I said, listen, that was coming right up out my
And I
pocket.
had no idea.
And it was a stretch.
Oh yeah, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure it was even before the terror.
Yeah, that weekend.
I heard somebody on here say surf and turf. That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Mr. Damn love the surf and turf. But you know what? To this day, whenever I'm in this man's presence, he does not pay for his meal. So it came
So
back.
true. Oh,
It
listen,
came
you
back.
reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow.
Reap what you sow. And every time I see you put a seed in my hand, because that valley I had to
That's
go
it.
through, that valley anointed me financially.
Yeah.
And you've seen that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the people who sow into me, the people who sow into the ministry, they see results in their life because I've been anointed for that. I paid a price for that.
Oh man, you paid a price for that oil. Don't play with it. And when I came here, not only did I buy him his birthday lunch, but I also blessed him
You
with
put
a
a seed in
seed.
my hand.
So here it is, man. Listen, y'all. If this man has been a blessing to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I want you to show him that he is loved. Pastors are committing suicide.
Yeah.
Pastors are dying early
Mhm.
because of stress, high blood pressure, cancer, all the things of dealing with the pressures and the pain of ministry. While we have him here, let's celebrate him in a major way. Bishop, how can they give? Okay, boom, there it is right now. Thank you for the people helping us on here. There it is. It's www.harvestchurch.church/give. I want you to sow a birthday seed, and I want you to sow a birthday seed of value. Okay, of value. Because when you value someone, this is why I made the commitment. Like, it's really no price I can put on his words, his loyalty, his wisdom, his leadership, just all around what God has put in this. And I'm not just saying this because it's his birthday. I'm not saying it because it's my bro cuz. I'm saying it because he helped me through a dark period of my life. I'm talking about, man, 7 years straight, I was losing people back to back. Started with my pastor, my spiritual father. Then 2 years later, lost my uh, actual father, who I did not know and recently just met. He was there for me with that. Mother got cancer. Then Gangsta Boo of my former group, best friend in the world, dies. The next month, my favorite sister goes into the hospital, stays there for 10 months, and then never comes out. She passes. I'm talking about y'all. I was getting hit back to back, back to back. I was suicidal, felt like giving up. And that's why I say he cannot be in my presence. I cannot be in his presence without blessing and sowing into his life. That's how much his not only his words, but his consistency of showing up. And I see him do that with y'all. I see him do it on the live. I see him do it at Harvest Church. And that's why I will forever hold his hands up. And I just really push all of you all. Sow something into this great man of God's life. Today is his birthday. We're going to celebrate him while he can still smell the roses. I think it's a travesty that when people die, they will stop traffic for you. They get a whole bunch of food that you can't eat. Got all these people saying all these great things, and he's gone. Not on my watch. He's alive. He made it another year around the sun. I want you to drop it off. Anyone who has committed to sowing a seed, go sow a seed. I need you to put a hand emoji in the box right now. Let me know who's with me and who will stand with me. This is biblical, by the way. Biblical. The Bible says that a man is worthy of double honor who preaches and teaches the word, and he does both.
First Timothy 5:7.
Let's be clear. 1 Timothy 5:7. Let's be clear. So let me get that hand emoji. I see you. I see you out there. Yeah. Hand emoji. It's going. Yeah, it's popping. Yeah, they popping. They popping. That's what I'm talking about. See, y'all some real kingdom folks. Well, Bishop, listen. I don't care if you watch this on the replay. You were part of it too. You were part of it too. I want y'all to sow into this man of God. And remember, when you sow into him, you really sowing into yourself. You sow into yourself.
Tell them some of your testimonies about that, because we got a few more minutes before we wrap it up. Because you've done that. You've seen the power of sowing, and you know I don't have a motive in it other than people seeing the results of it. Because there's been times where you literally have done that, and the results have been absolutely amazing.
Oh man, listen, absolutely amazing. Like he's fertile ground. I mean, it's so many. I mean, I do it.
Somebody's asking what to call the seed. What do you want to call it? Just call it Happy Birthday. HBD.
Yeah.
HBD.
Call the seed HBD. Yeah, happy birthday, HBD. Man, let me tell you something. It's so many times I've sold into it.
Somebody's asking for the Zelle too. So the Zelle is hello at Harvest Church. We'll pin it up.
Okay.
Y'all can see this was super pop up.
Yeah, this was straight pop up. Yeah, this was just straight. I wanted to get on and celebrate him. But listen, when I tell you sowing into this man works, like I'm telling you, it does it every time. Every time I'm sowing, every time I'm seeing an immediate return. Immediate return. So that's what I guess. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah. Because it works. Once you see something that works, you work it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Once you see something that works, you work it, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So listen, y'all, get that seed in the ground for the people's bishop. He's alive. He's well. He's one of the few people in the earth that's giving you real word, real kingdom revelation, motivation, inspiration. Look at all the hearts, man. I'm telling you, man, this is, bro. I love you, man. I'm gonna say it for the whole world to see. I love you. I honor you. I think that more men need to see other men celebrate other men. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's true. Ain't no jealous bone in our body. No. There's no talking behind each other's back. No. If we do, we go say it to each other, and usually it's a compliment.
Yeah. Let me say this. I would say this. He's the most complimenting. I said, listen, everybody's got to outdo you because you are a
but I don't compliment everybody.
No, but I'm saying, no, to me.
For sure.
He is a builder, and that's what I appreciate about our connection. I pray that God give you people like the connection that we're able to have because we build one another.
Yeah,
up.
we do.
We check in. We see, make sure we're accomplishing our goals. We make sure that we're.
What's our thing? 24 hours. If we go one day
Oh yeah.
without speaking, somebody gonna have an attitude.
Oh, it's gonna
we
be
gonna be hey,
it's gonna be a whole problem.
what's up? What's going on? Which we get our Ike Turner voices up.
What you mean? What's going on now?
I got St. Louis.
Yeah, that's true. But you need people who want to see you win genuinely, and they don't want to be you. One of the things I respect about our connection is that I don't want to be you. You don't want to be me. And we recognize those differences and celebrate them, even though we think the way you think is very different than the way that I think, but we're able
it
to
fits.
But it fits, and
man,
convergence to help each other move forward and continue to do the things that God's ordained for us to do.
Come on, Yolanda. Come on, Elizabeth. Come on, Katina. Come on, Danielle. Come on. Don't y'all, Kim? Don't y'all wish like if anything, I pray that the seed that you're sowing today gives you a loyal friend.
Whoa.
Like this. I mean, it's matchless.
Let's pray that. Pray
look,
that.
Look. And before we pray, y'all, check this out. And this is for somebody I'm feeling. I don't care who doesn't like you. I don't care who grew up with you and all of a sudden there was a fallout or a growing apart. Listen, Jesus chose 12 and only one made it to the cross with him.
Yeah.
If you make it out of life with just one, you done good.
You're done good.
Because even Jesus made it out.
You're done good.
All he had at that cross was one of the men that he chose out of 12, his mama and Mary.
Yeah.
So I pray that your one will be identified and that relationship just, even if you love it now, even if it's genuine, I pray that it goes up to a whole nother level as a result of your seed.
Yeah, I love it. Listen, guys, thank you for all the comments. Thank y'all for the love. Again, just to pop up on my birthday, I'm continuing to celebrate. I believe in continual celebration. So they started this week.
We're gonna do it all year.
All year. And then we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do a big celebration. We'll tell them more about that at the top of the year.
Oh yeah.
To cement this, because this is a new era. It's a new era for me. It's a new era in life, new era for the ministry, new era for everything that we're doing, and to God be the glory. Listen, real quick, if you're watching, I want to encourage you, if you haven't already done it, like the video, tell me where you're watching from, and share. Let's do this real fast because we've been on for 27 minutes. Listen, you're the 15-minute king.
Yeah,
this is way long.
Yeah. But I'm talking about you, so
I appreciate it. Let's do this, y'all. We're gonna take 3 questions. 3 questions. We'll do a Q&A. On anything. It can be to me, it can be to him, it can be to us, whatever. Let's take 3 quick questions while y'all are on here. Thank you for your happy birthday, love.
One question that was on there, I know he ain't gonna answer. It was, how old are you? How old are you today?
But you know what? But let me tell you why.
What's up?
My legal counsel, my identity had been compromised, and you all see it, had been compromised 3 times.
Oh wow.
So what they said is you, Bishop, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. And and y'all see, even on TikTok, y'all see there are 5 pages of fake accounts.
That's crazy.
Something like 5 pages of accounts, which means there's something like 100 fake accounts.
There's definitely a gift and a curses on social media.
And so
being in the seat.
So that's what I'm talking. It's no, not a big secret. It's just they told me do not talk about that, because then people can take that and then they can use that and do all kind of crazy things. And we have seen people do crazy stuff. Y'all literally just saw while we were live somebody on Facebook. Pretending like they were me, responding to the comments, talking about thank you for showing me. This stuff is crazy.
Like we stupid.
Right, this stuff is crazy. Okay, I saw that.
I like that. Sincerely Chelsea TV. I know that's right.
What is this? This
one looks 32.
Listen, I'll take.
Yeah.
What was Bishop like as a kid?
From a cousin. He was talented and wise beyond his years. He was an old man then. He was an old man then. Let's just go there. He was an old man then, and
Man,
by the time I got kicked out of my mama's house, I think he tried to take my drum set. He used to play my drums.
I did. I sure did. That's when I started. I was like 12, 13, something like that.
Wiz Kid. He was one of. You ever seen Doogie Howser? That's who he was as a kid.
That is hilarious.
As a kid, okay. How long did it take you to get comfortable of talking in front of camera online, and how many takes did it first time take? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a great question. Answer that for you. I'll answer for me. Answer for you.
Oh, I used to practice doing that when I was a kid. So the moment they cut on the camera, I was at it. When something is your gift, when something is God given, you take to it like a fish to water.
Mm.
But if you are just getting into it and you want to do it, hey, listen, you practice, you go as many times as you want to until you feel comfortable. And once you feel comfortable with it, then boom, you go live and let the world hear or see what God has put in you.
Now, here's going to be an interesting answer for me. I used to be very, very shy.
Really?
Oh, God, I was very shy.
On camera?
Well, so you put me in front of people, I would come alive. You
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The camp,
I
yeah.
would come alive.
See, I didn't.
I would come alive. And so when I was in second grade, I was the Smucker's spokesperson for like Smucker's grapes and jams and jellies. Y'all remember them? I was a spokesperson for them in second grade, Dunbar Elementary School in Memphis. And then from there, I was in the newspaper, Memphis. What is it? What's the newspaper, Memphis?
Commercial Appeal.
Commercial Appeal.
Yeah.
When the new thing was the homework hotline.
Don't play with that homework.
And I was the spokesman for.
Look at that, yeah, man.
And so, but then you put me in room like in front of small groups. I got very nervous and very shy. And so I remember in second grade, because I was always friends with the teachers. I told this story before. I was really, I had this crush on this girl. Her first name was Kalila. That was her name. In second grade, and my teacher knew, and so they were like, "You want to go over in her classroom?" And so they let me during the day go over into her classroom, and I'm sitting right next to the girl I got a crush on, and I don't say nothing. Everybody around the teacher they're like, you didn't say nothing because I was shy. I was like, I was shy. But anyway, so I was shy as a kid, and so but when I come on stage, I'd come alive. It was this. There was something in me that said, "This is what you do. This is where you belong." Yeah, there's several more questions that are.
It is. I saw one that I want to go back to. It's real good. It says, "What is the best way to handle feeling resentment for loved ones and still wanting to move with gratitude?"
This is good.
Man, feeling resentment toward loved ones. Ooh, but you want to move with gratitude. Okay, here's what I would say. First, and I talk about this in the Soul Tie seminar and conferences that we do. The first thing you want to do is abstain from the person you are resenting. Because sometimes, in order to heal effectively, you have to do that from a distance because it's hard to heal in the environment you got sick.
Got you sick.
Yeah. So I would suggest taking at least 3 months, 6 months, however long it takes you for God to truly heal you from the inside out, truly detox you from the offense, from the pain, and all the resentment, get it out of you. And then once you're healed and whole, then you deal with them as directed.
That's good. Only thing I would add to that is realize resentment and bitterness are simply the residue of painful experiences. So whenever you got residue, that just means something wasn't fully clean in the first place. So really, you need to investigate and interrogate where the hurt was, where the pain was, and like break that thing all the way down and get it all out. And recognize healing is a process. So you may heal from part of it and still need to heal from the rest of it.
Exactly.
And not even know that there's still healing to be done. We'll do 2 more questions, y'all. Several questions coming in. We took a few from IG. Let's take one from over here. It says, could you speak to the version of yourself? We'll put it up on the screen. The screen. If you could speak to the version of yourself before ministry began, what would you tell him about the journey?
Great question.
Oh, where'd it go? And the true cost. So let me read the question again, you all. So everybody can hear it. Guys, real quick, do me a favor. Like the video, tell me where you're watching from, and share on every platform. It's a special birthday pop-up.
The birthday edition.
I love that. It says, if you could speak to the version of yourself before ministry began, what would you tell him about the journey ahead and the true cost of saying yes to God? I would tell that version of me, this is going to cost you everything.
It is. It is.
This is going to cost you everything. And then I would say, and it is going to give you everything.
Oh, that's so good.
It's going to cost you everything.
That's why he's the people's bishop.
But it's going to give you everything.
Man, that's good.
It's going to cost you way more than you think it could or should. But God's also going to bless you way more than you thought he would.
Come on, man.
That's what I would say. One more question, y'all. One more. Did you see one over there?
And that's the absolute truth, Ruth. No, we can get it. I did two over here.
Let's do another one from over here. Let's see. I just skipped past a bunch. There, I skip past this. When do you? Oh, this is good. Listen, do you ever miss vacations and stuff like that with such a heavy calling? You deserve a couple of islands and vacations for all you poor. Say it.
Yes, Annie. Yes.
Say it. So here's what I had to learn about me. And I've been this way since I was a kid. I have one button and that's on.
Yeah, you do.
And I've been that way since I was a kid. That's just the way I move. What I have discovered is I have had to find, and I shared this last night at the revival, what this 10 months even of transition has been from Denver into Atlanta, and keeping in the location being in this pre-launch phase, of course, us being hybrid, reach everybody everywhere. But in terms of this physical location here, it has given me time to rest and time to reset and time to reflect. And so my commitment to me, and I do it all the time. I take trips all the time, but normally they're like day trips. I'm here, there, but my commitment to me is exactly what you just mentioned, Annie. There's a whole world I got to see, and I was supposed to start seeing it in 2020. Pandemic happened, that changed those plans, but I'm excited about that. In fact, we're going to where we're going? No, we're doing
Murfreesboro,
but no, there's some we were playing. I thought we were playing. I thought we had an overseas day. Anyway,
we just came back.
We just came back from Toronto.
We just came back. Yeah.
But nonetheless, but at the end of the day, it is everybody's got to find the thing that, and everybody hear me clearly. Everybody has to do the thing in life that where you build a life where you don't need a vacation. Because when you're doing that, wow, that's life.
There is.
When you don't, and this isn't to say you shouldn't take them, but to me, living is when you build a life you don't need a vacation from, because you're doing what you were created to do. Even when it's difficult, even when it's challenging, even when you want to pull your hair out and ain't even got no hair. Because I shave it off, by the way. This is a ball by choice. Which, by the way, I've been doing this since I was 16. How long have you been doing?
Well, I'm older than him, so yeah, mine started to leave about 5 years ago, and I just said, you know what, let's go. 86, it ain't no sense of trying to hold on. I see other brothers be trying to hang on to that little thinning spot. No, bro. And plus, Tupac is my favorite rapper. Why not?
There you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. You just do the bandana. Yeah, the bandana. Yeah. Listen, y'all, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for those you sewing for my birthday. Just give them a final word about birthday sewing. Anything else you want to say? And
listen. Again, I cannot stress it enough. I believe in celebrating our heroes while they're here, while they can smell the roses. Man, like I said, but before this goes into a whole nother thing, man, I will forever be a sower into this man. And I really, really push you all to do the same because it is definitely fertile ground and you will definitely see a return.
There you go. They tell them to give one more time. People are asking how to give here.
There it is. There it is on Cash App.
Tell them to.
And Harvest Give. Dollar sign. Harvest Give on Cash App. Then we're going to do, if you got PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Givelify, or Chime, all of those are hello@harvestchurch.church.
That's so funny. You do the hello the same way I do it.
Hello.
And then for those text to give, all the other giving methods, here, you give them that last one.
Yeah. www.harvestchurch.church/give. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Now, you be talking about me. Talking about, look, y'all, we be at the seminars, and all I got, I say, hey, You can give on PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or you can come and sew it up, or we got the swiper. Then he started rocking on me. I'll bet you Baptist for real.
You gotta
You know, you got,
they
you
got
got more than
more
me.
give it, but they had a little credit card machine, y'all. He have a lady standing to the side with
That's
the
right.
credit card machine at the front. I
That's
said,
right.
this is what is this?
Listen, everybody
It's
know
the old times
God.
missionary Baptist church. If you don't put this on an envelope and let them people drop it in that bucket and let them do that in the back.
The gospel is free, but the ministry costs.
No, ministry costs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The gospel is free. Getting it to people is not.
Y'all, it's Bishop Kevin Foreman. Day. Oh, the King's holiday, man. Don't you got some music out there? Y'all need to stream his music. Stream the music. Just run up the streams today and celebrate this amazing man of God. I love you, King.
Love you, sir.
It's your birthday, baby.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Love y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, listen, that's the pop up for the day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow for church. Tomorrow for church. 10:15, 12:15, 6 and 9 tomorrow. We need to do
go
this.
to church.
We need
Go to church.
tomorrow.
I'm making
If you're
the
in Atlanta, go to church.
Go to church.
Go to church.
Go to church.
Go to church. Yeah, what you got?
Yeah.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
I'm starting that now.
Tomorrow, 10:15, 12:15, 6 and 9 Eastern Time. If you're in Atlanta, join us in person in Atlanta at the pre-launch service for building our team. It's amazing to see what God has done in a short amount of time. During the revival, last night, 7 people got baptized. I think the total number, over 10 people got saved over the 2 nights.
Oh man,
which is amazing, which is
man.
awesome. And so now it's
Man.
1,560 people, something like that for the year. And so it's going to be amazing. If you're in Atlanta, join us tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. in person. My online family, 10:15, 12:15, 6 and 9. Love you guys. Have an amazing day.
Yes, I'm a movie. I'm a vacation. I'm a movie. I'm a world premiere. I'm all of it.
All of it.
Somebody asked, was I going to be at Harvest? No, I will not be at Harvest tomorrow. I will be at my church in Tennessee. But my heart and my soul is going to be with Harvest. I love y'all. Peace and love, man. We out of here.
Love y'all.
It's your
Love
birthday.
y'all.
It's your birthday. Go.
He's dancing and I'm trying to run the production.
Go.
He's dancing and I got to hit the buttons. I got to hit the buttons, y'all. He dancing.